Ollie ain't happy. He's pissed. What? You two? We followed Scraggy here. Gurdurr! Quite the convincing act you had us falling for, huh? Anyone who expects honesty in this world is a fool. That's why you get. That's what you get for trusting me. Big dream and you lose big. It's your own fault for getting tricked. You dude! You were tailing me? You mean you actually saw through my mad skills? Impressed, losers. But what you think you're gonna do now? You wanna fight? With the two of us? I'm warning you now. I've been tussling on the wrong side of the route my whole life. The battles I've lived through, well, little squirts like you couldn't imagine. It best for you to toddle off home to your mamas, you hear? No way, bring it. My. And even after I went to the trouble of warning you losers. You don't have a bit of sense between the two of you, do you? Fine, then. Why don't we just show you? We'll show you what a big mistake you're making. Let's roll! Alright, they went down. Ouch! You! I'm not gonna lose here. I'm not gonna lose to you fools. Grr, come on! Boss, please, just stop. What? Boss, we're begging you. Please, stop doing these things. You two. Why you didn't. You wouldn't. So you two are the ones who sold me out. The backstabbers appear at last. It was your meddling. Boss, please. Let this be the last time you do this kind of thing, okay? What? We don't want to do this anymore. We never work. All we do is bad stuff. We don't want to watch any more of this. You never used to be like this, boss. You were nice and you loved your work. You're not the boss we knew. Not anymore. What? You think you could defy me, huh? We don't want to do bad things anymore, boss. Please, boss, we're begging. Can't we just do honest work together like we used to? Can't you just have fun working with us again? Work like we used to. You guys ought to know better than anyone. There's no way that can happen. What? What are you doing? It's time you guys learned already. You can't just go back to the way things used to be. Ow. You guys okay? Seems like there's more to this story than we've heard. Tell us what happened. Yes. See, our boss, he used to be a great carpenter. Really. Everyone loved his work back then. We were in awe of his skill, and that's why we wanted to work with him. Being his apprentices was really, really fun back then. But then, the boss got injured one day. After he injured his back, he couldn't move the way he used to. His body just wouldn't listen. So he couldn't build the way he used to either. And because of that, he couldn't practice his building skills, so they went downhill. But even then, even without his old skills, the boss kept doing the best he could, you know? He still had his pride in the work. But then it happened. What happened? A certain Pokemon asked us to build him a house. Work had become pretty scarce by that time. We were all happy, the three of us, poured our hearts into that house. We used up every last drop of energy we had built in that house. That Pokemon started by bashing the quality of work, and then he destroyed the house right before our eyes. What? First, we thought he had torn it down because his work wasn't good enough. For a reason, well, I guess we would have had to deal with it. But that wasn't the reason. From the very start, he was just toying with us. Toying with you? He had us build that house with every intention of tearing it down afterward, planning for the start to complain about the work as an excuse not to pay us. That Pokemon called the boss's house a piece of garbage. Can you imagine? He smashed it over and over until there was nothing, truly nothing but garbage left. The boss had no confidence in himself after that day. He gave in to his despair and stopped working altogether. And eventually he started cheating other Pokemon. Like you. A horrible story. But you said that Pokemon was just toying with you, right? He's planning to tear down that house from the very start? So that means it didn't have anything to do with how good or bad your work was. Gurdurr shouldn't have given up faith in himself because of that. We tried saying that too, but the boss just wouldn't listen to a word we said. In the end, he's the one who felt the loss of his skills most. In that house, he tried so hard to do a perfect job. Then it get torn down in front of his face. I don't think it's any surprise he gave up after seeing that. Still, it doesn't mean he should become a criminal. We don't want the boss to keep doing these bad things. We thought maybe we could change things this time. And that's why we tried telling you about Scraggy Dry. But in the end, the boss isn't going to change, is he? Just want to work together with the boss again. We want him to go back to being the same old boss who loved what he did. You know what I'm thinking, Dry? Of course. Settle then. Our house is definitely going to be built by Gurdurr. What? Even after he's been so terrible to you? Why would you? We've decided. We don't want anyone else to build it. Gurdurr is our guy. I want to see the house you two and Gurdurr will build together. A house with all your heart and soul poured into it. Gurdurr headed farther this way. Let's go ask him to help us. Even if he says no, we're going to keep on asking him till he agrees. Thank you. Thanks, you guys. Let's all go together. Let's go see Gurdurr together. Fucking love this game, dude. Fuck yes. Let's keep going. These videos are 20 minutes. Keep going. I will rest after I'm done, game. Fuck you. Yep, you get 2 more buddies to help you out. Having 4 Pokemon in this game is a fucking godsend. Oh yeah, the reunion cape helps us in case we probably get lost. Which will happen late in the game. You will lose your allies at some point. It tends to happen a lot, and this is why I don't like this game a lot, because usually in Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, you're gonna lose your party members a whole lot, especially in big-ass dungeons like this. So that's why I was hesitant to come back to the game, but I'm glad I did. I'm glad I came back. I always deposit my money. It's so that, I don't lose it if I die. Always do that in this game. Don't be stupid, play smart. Okay, good. Good. By fighting a lot more Audino, our level should go up very well. Blast seeds are fucking dope. I love them. They're like bombs. They do damage. Don't eat them. They'll damage you. They're basically throwing items. They're awesome. We're nearly to the peak now. Oh, ain't that the boss? Looks like it. Okay, you two should probably wait here. For now, Dry and I will go ahead. Try to talk some sense into Gurdurr. There he is. So it's still no good, huh? Gurdurr! What? You two again? We've been looking for you, Gurdurr. So you're still angry, are you? Fine, let's do this. No, that's not. We just want to. Ugh. I can't build houses anymore. Even if I want to build something, I ain't got the strength. But for some reason, I still got plenty of strength left for fighting. Good for nothing power that can't create a thing. Try watch out. I'll show you what a real rage looks like. You better be ready. Let me show you what a blast seed can do. Yeah. This is why I fucking love blast seeds. Now, since I'm a lot older and smarter now, so I should be able to beat this game a lot faster than I normally did. I mean, I should beat half of my RPGs a lot fucking faster. And since I am trying to make them a little bit longer than normal, I think I'll be able to make it. Ugh. Are you satisfied now? Doesn't matter how much rage you rage against it. No matter how much you hate it. Some things can't be changed. This world we live in. It's all about who's doing the lying and who's being lied to. Honest folks just like look like fools. In a world like this, you're the ones who get blamed for being tricked. So you can't get mad at me. It's just the way this rotten world works. You may be right about the world, but that's exactly why I can't accept this kind of thing. We didn't come here to argue about this kind of stuff. Gurdurr, we want you to build us a house. What? But I was such a jerk to you. You still want my help? You want me to work with you. To build you your home. Yeah. We'll get together the pea and material somehow. So please, won't you help us build ourselves a home? You. I swear. You're some kind of prized fools, aren't you? You don't even realize I've been lying to you this whole time. Got no hope left. Not for this world. Not for my craft. Look at the scar, why don't you? Thanks to this stupid injury, my body won't even do what I wanted to do anymore. Can't build anything. Build you a house. Can't make nothing but junk anymore. You get it now? You're asking an old washout who can't build anything decent to build you a house. Boss, you're wrong. You two. Ollie and Dry already know about your injury. We told them about it. You did what? But even knowing that, Ollie and Dry, they still want you to build their house. What? Gurdurr, you just said you can't build anything but junk, right? But what's wrong with that? You just need to work on getting better again. We want you to build our house, Gurdurr. No one else. If you'll just put your heart into building it, then we don't need a fancy house. We don't want to live in some perfectly built masterpiece that has no heart. We want a house made by someone who pours their heart into what they do. And besides, these timber would follow you to the end of the world, you know? No matter how far you might stray from the path, no matter how many times you lash out at them, they still go on believing that you can all have fun working together again someday. You still got them, Gurdurr. You have to think about them. They've been trying so desperately to help you, but... Gurdurr, what do you think you've been doing, huh? Boss, let's get back to work. Let's all work together again. Please, boss. Let's get back to the old days when we used to have fun, boss. You two. Gurdurr, please. Build our house. Build this house that no one but you could make. Boss! Buzz! Ollie. Dry. I'll do it. I'll build your house. Gurdurr. Really? Yeah. Put everything I've got into it. But not now. Right now, I just need to cry for a bit. And so, Gurdurr promised to build the house in paradise. Once we returned from Hazy Pass, Gurdurr and Timber began building at once. And the two of us, even Quacksire, we all did our best to help with the construction of the new home. And several days later, it's done! We have a house! It's quite an interesting house, Ugh. Sorry it's so bad. I'm afraid this is the best I can do right now. But it does have a certain warmth to it. I think it's a good house. Well, even if it doesn't look very pretty, I had a really good time doing this job. You said it. This has got to be the most fun I've had on a job. It's like, yeah, it's kind of shabby. But it's not really shabby. It's kind of strange, but pretty happy with the work we did. In an odd sort of way. Though it really is not much to look at, huh? Doesn't matter what it looks like. I love it. Gurdurr, Timber, and Quacksire too. Thanks, everybody. Everyone put their hearts into it. That's all that really matters. At any rate, this is going to be our new home! God, I fucking love this game. I'll see you guys in the next video of Let's Play Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. Bye, guys, and stay crispy. Hope you guys like the long parts now. Alright. Bye, guys.